Just now.
I got issues. You got them too. So give them all to me, and I'll give mine to you. Bask
I think we need to
in
get
the
her
glory.
back to the original set.
Good evening. On behalf of Three Sheets Nation, the place where drinks come true, we welcome all of you to the podcast, Three Sheets to the Mouse. We're gathered here tonight around the adult beverages to share a drink, to share a thought, and to share nudes. We hope you enjoy our story tonight, Erections of Earth.
I know it sounds sorted, but you'll be rewarded when at last I am given my dues. And injustice deliciously squared be prepared.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to a quickie episode of Three Sheets to the Mouse, where the podcast that likes to focus on the adult side of Disney, from parks to movies to dining. We'll cover everything Disney has to offer as long as we can remember it.
Oh, how true.
My name's Mikey, and tonight I've got Maria here,
Hi.
as well as Adam,
Hello.
troubleshooter extraordinaire.
Always.
just inbox him with all your Skype issues.
No, please, no. No.
Do you see how quick he jumped on that? He doesn't want any of that.
Yeah, no.
No, I'm already troubleshoot at work, and then we just spent troubleshoot here. No, I don't know.
Yes. Well, kick back, grab yourself a Schaffen gin, and we're going to recap a Disney trip together is what we got going on this evening, because we're fresh back from Disney with some fresh legs now. But before we get into that, Maria, what are you drinking tonight?
I have a hazelnut old fashioned.
Nice.
I know. It's good.
Oh, did you get that made right before they shut the kitchen down?
Yeah, right. So this is my second one of the evening. I have had a craving for them for probably before the Sheetup, but we didn't have any Frangelico, so I had to go get some. But Todd used the Sasquatch bourbon that
Oh, nice.
Adam and Tim have given him. So it's a vanilla caramel bourbon, and then with everything else added to it that you would typically put in it. It's really good. The first one he made, he used the honey bourbon that we bought at the airport. That was too sweet. It was good,
Yeah,
but
I was just gonna
it was way
say,
too
that
sweet.
bourbon.
Yeah, it was way too sweet. But this is perfect. So with the Sasquatch.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's what I'm having.
Awesome. Adam, fresh
Just
off of a run, you wait
I just have a gin and tonic.
gin and tonic. It's
Yeah.
refreshing.
Just something light-ish.
Yep.
It's been your
Of
go-to
course, I have the
lately.
cut. Yeah, it's just easy, and I've been super lazy, and I haven't been in the mood for beer. With all the running and stuff, it bloats me out a little bit too much sometimes, so...
Yeah.
Good call.
Mikey, what are you having?
Just bottling down the Woody Creek Colorado whiskey. It's a rye that my son clued me into at the liquor store he works at, because it was normally like $60, and they had it on special for the month of November for $24.
Oh,
Damn.
And it's a
nice.
store
Yeah.
pick.
Somebody over-ordered.
Well, they do that with all of their store picks. I mean, they order a shitload of it.
Is
But
that why it's a
100%.
store pick to move it a little bit?
It's the biggest liquor store in the area here, and the owner loves to go do tastings and pick barrels.
Got it.
So he it's a write off.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
True story.
So he's got a store pick of lots of different bourbons and whiskeys and stuff like that.
Oh,
You know,
nice.
it's been really good. I'm not normally a big rye fan. Smiley is, but I mean, for the price, had I known that I would like it this well, I would have gotten 2 more bottles of it. Because now it's back up to regular price.
Ah,
Oh, okay.
'Cause I was gonna
I
go
like
back and get
some
another one.
ryes. Some ryes are a little too. The only way I can explain the taste of it is almost like a pickle taste to me.
like briny.
Like they have a, not so much salty, but almost like a I can't think of the herb right now off the top of my head.
Dill?
Dill.
Dill, yes. They sometimes. No, but and there's no dill in them, but sometimes they taste like dill to me.
Interesting.
The beauty of tasting notes, they're all objective to the
True.
person taking the drink, and that's why I don't buy into many of them.
Yeah.
Whenever you see tasting notes on a bottle of whiskey, I'm like, bullshit. This doesn't taste like a baby's ass.
My favorite tasting note had to be when somebody told me something tastes like pencil shavings.
What? Why are you tasting pencil shavings?
I
know what they
don't know, but
smell
it was an actual note, and I'm like,
That is
okay.
the
It
weirdest
was
thing.
so odd. Yeah.
Well, hopefully most people didn't get pencil shavings off that particular drink.
Right?
I mean, it's an easy way to get splinters on the inside.
Like lead poisoning.
Well, hopefully there weren't actual pencil shavings, but you know. All right.
Well, that's what we're drinking. Let us know what you're drinking on our Facebook group, facebook.com/group/3sheets. Give us a toast, because we love when it's all about us. Speaking of all about us, the Facebook group had their 2024 Sheetup. When recording this, just last weekend, and my goodness.
It was jam-packed.
It was really
It was a busy weekend.
It was so busy.
Yeah, it was a very short trip for most of us. Some of us are overachievers, got there a little early, stayed a little late. Some of us, we didn't even see them, but they claimed they were there.
True story.
But that's, hey, it's ultimately it's
No,
your.
I think I saw everybody.
I think I did too.
I'm pretty sure we did.
It's a little joke about Lauren, because I didn't literally run into her until I was walking out of the park. My last
Oh
day
no.
there.
No, I hung out with Lauren all day.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Most of the
Yeah.
in Animal Kingdom.
But we'll get to all that as we go along. Of course, the trip was December 6th through the 9th was like the core dates for the trip, and our main event was Epcot on the 7th, which would have been Saturday.
Yep.
Look
And
at you pulling out numbers. and
hey,
shit.
I
listen,
know.
it's kind of
I
wild.
would have just said fucking Saturday
I'm-
and been done
Yeah,
with
I'm
it.
not even looking at my notes, which is good because none of that's on there.
The notes wouldn't help anyway. Is that what you're saying?
No.
Right? Yeah. So I just want to know. Let's just get it out of the way first. Maria and Adam,
Yeah.
did you guys sort of travel together?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, along with Todd.
Yep.
The Todd.
Todd.
Correct.
Big
Big Thunder.
Thunder.
So Adam, what went wrong?
Nothing.
Oh, bullshit. Maria was there.
No.
Oh, I'm lying. I am lying.
What went wrong? Well, this was the first
somebody-
time that you flew out of Allentown as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that didn't bother me. I just realized, okay, there are some very good things if you're going for a short trip. If you can fly Frontier, I would say definitely do it.
Allegiant.
However,
We flew Allegiant.
whatever it was.
Don't fly Frontier.
Whatever.
They're horrible.
Don't fly Frontier. I'm lying. But we flew Allegiant. There were no problems with the flight.
Nope.
The only thing is, it is a nickel and dime airline.
Yes.
So
Which a
if
lot of
you-
them are nowadays. Unless you
Yeah.
you have the card for United. So
Yes.
and you guys have flown United for a while. So
Yes.
you get some perks that like I would not get if I
But the
did
thing
United.
is, even without the card, for me to take a carry-on and check luggage, it would have been it's 100. What was it? You paid $75 at the airport
Yes.
for one way.
Right. Well, kind of. We'll
Yeah,
get
well,
to
yes.
that. We got a little pixie
Yes,
dusted.
but
on
that's
the way
exactly
down.
what
But
happened because.
Yes.
So it would have been an additional $150 on top of that ticket price
Correct.
for a check bag.
Yes.
Then another $140 for a carry-on round trip.
Yes, if you did a carry-on, yeah.
So that's already more than my average price ticket for United.
Right.
Not counting the actual round trip flight.
Correct.
The baggage on United, if I was checking a bag, is $30.
That's nice.
And you get a free carry-on.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So
yeah, it definitely. Unfortunately, United doesn't fly direct from Philly. So the closest nonstop would be, I think, Newark. Actually, I don't think they fly
It is.
direct from Baltimore
They
either.
don't.
Yeah. So that kind of.
I
sucks
never
for
looked from
us.
Baltimore.
Yeah.
I think they actually might fly direct from Baltimore.
Oh, I'll have to check it out then next time.
I'm not positive, but I mean, you just gotta weigh the pros and cons. If you're doing
Yeah.
a light trip like this was, it was perfect.
Yeah, it was great.
But if you're doing a longer stay, especially if you're running or doing anything like
Yeah,
that, I
that's
don't think
definitely
this would
a
work.
different scenario, for sure.
Yeah, so you just gotta. There are some great deals to be had if you're going for a short weekend trip.
Yeah.
Or if you just again, I didn't have my owner's locker because we stayed off property.
Correct.
If you have an owner's locker, that could change a few things too. You can leave some clothes in the owner's locker,
Right.
and you can leave all your toiletries and all. Like in my situation, if I was running, I could have left all my running gear in the owner's locker, knowing that I was going down for a run and not have to worry about that.
Right.
So you just got to figure out a way to what makes sense for you traveling.
Right. Yeah. Would you like to tell the people what we did as soon as we got to the airport and got through
Sure.
security and got up to our gate?
Well, the first thing Maria did was she tried to send us in the wrong direction.
No, I did not. What are you talking about?
And then somebody forgot to add something to somebody's ticket.
Oh, I forgot to add a checked bag to our ticket before I checked us in.
I hear that
And-
it's cheaper to add it at the airport. than
It is
No,
online.
way cheaper to add it before you check in. It was like double the amount. But Todd and I got pixie dusted on the way down because I was like, whatever, I'll just eat the cost. It's not a big fucking deal. Like Adam had stuff that he wanted to throw in. We had stuff that we knew we were going to buy and take back. And so it was fine. Like whatever. We had planned on this cost. So we get to the airport and we go to check the bag. And we both have our IDs out. She asked for our IDs, of course, to make sure that we were who we said we were. And we both had our debit cards out. And she was like, "Okay, you guys are great. Have a great flight." And we kind of looked at each other, and neither one of us said anything because we didn't want her to figure out her mistake.
Well, I mean, you also forgot to do something else for Todd's ticket.
Oh, I forgot to put his TSA number on the ticket. But it's Allentown. You wait like 5 minutes in TSA line.
So
it's fine.
Everything push comes to shove. I mean, besides my panic attack of flying a cheap airline and literally having a tape measure out the night before, measuring my carry-on to make sure it fit in the required
We
spot.
get to their house, and he's like, "Do you think this is okay? This is okay, right? I measured it." And I was like, "You're fine."
All right.
You're
To be fair, I had a bunch of very stressful days, one right after the other.
Yes.
And
Well,
then I had a full-blown panic attack the night before.
Yes.
So I was still kind of recovering from that, and I was still very keyed up from that. So nothing, as smooth as it went, it was still all like rapid
Yeah.
fire in my brain. So.
But now you know that you can get a good quick trip in for, if you want to go down for a weekend or a day and come back the next day. Yeah.
Definitely.
doable.
I mean, it is doable.
Yeah.
That's wild, Adam, because you and Stephanie are like symbiotic with that because we also flew a budget airline out of Northwest Arkansas, Breeze.
Greece is
Oh.
supposed to be pretty decent too, though.
And,
Yeah.
from what I
and it's
heard.
it's another one where they nickel and dime you on everything. And I shopped around for the best thing, and I went to their website and I went to the apps and stuff like that. And one of them was like, "Yeah, this fare includes a carry-on." at no extra charge. So we went with that one because it was the same price as their standard, which has no carry-ons, just a personal item. And then, like, the day before, or 2 days before we leave, Stephanie's like, yeah, I just checked everything, and we don't get a carry-on. We're like, okay, no problem. Everybody
Why?
packs in backpacks. I don't know.
But it said carry on.
It was a third-party app, so maybe their shit was wrong. That's
okay.
on me, because I'm that kind of guy. So, measuring shit at them, that went on. Over here just to make sure, but it's like it's a backpack. Like, you can't fuck up a backpack. It's a backpack. If it fits on your back.
Yes, you sure the fuck can.
Well,
depending on the airline, you sure the fuck can.
I'll tell you this much: flying out of Northwest Arkansas, and also because we flew to Tampa, which hour and a half from Disney.
Right.
Northwest Arkansas is an hour and a half from us. Had we flown normal all the way to Orlando, it still would have taken us longer to get there.
Really?
Theoretically,
Okay.
because there would have been an overlay. No.
Layover?
Yes. Layover. Thank you. A layover. That
An overlay is what you're doing to your house currently.
Correct. I'm still thinking of Live with the Land.
The layover is when you sleep at somebody else's house before you go somewhere.
It would have. We would have had to either go through Charlotte.
Oh,
or
God.
Chicago, or
No.
Atlanta. That's
Atlanta's not too bad.
we've done all three flying.
Oh my God.
United from Orlando back to Northwest Arkansas and vice versa. So this was like a straight shot, no problem. But once we got on the plane, once you got past the lady, you know the gate there where you scan your phone or and you get on. It's anarchy. People are just shoving bags wherever they want to. Doesn't matter if it was carry-on, if it was a backpack, if it was, just shit. So I went ahead and threw a backpack up in the overhead storage. I
threw my backpack up there.
Yeah.
I threw my backpack up there because it was just more comfortable for me to see it.
Well, yeah,
but
but that technically makes it a carry-on if you use the
it's still
overhead storage.
But I've watched people throw jackets up there. I've watched people throw purses up there.
If it's a super
room, they'll
full
let you do
flight,
it.
they're usually a little bit more stringent on it. But like our flight down and back was not completely full. There were a couple of seats that were still available and left open. So yeah, I at least from what I've flown Allegiant quite a bit. They are not as strict as Frontier is. Southwest doesn't give a shit either. You can throw whatever you want. I mean, we flew Southwest in June, so that was
maybe
that was really
soon.
nice. I assume that a lot of it's going to change soon. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Southwest is in a bit of trouble right now.
So are a lot of airlines, but
well, just Southwest and Spirit.
Well, it was Frontier, Spirit.
No, I'm talking as a company as a whole. I'm not talking about
You're not
like
talking
the ones
about
who got in trouble.
the
no,
Senate
I'm not
hearings.
talking about the
Okay.
Congress. No, I'm talking about Spirit is like steps away from claiming bankruptcy, and Southwest had one of their worst years ever. So
Spirit
There goes
does
our
not.
sponsorship.
I love. Yeah. Sorry.
they don't have money to pay for anything,
right?
So,
I love Southwest. I do not.
yeah, they're
enjoy-
going to be changing a lot of their rules.
too
I
bad.
would not. They have no choice.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. That's true. So.
Okay, before we jump, because at this point, we've all gotten off the planes, I imagine.
We
as
have
far
not.
as this- Oh.
Wait. When we got to the airport, and we got through
Got pleasantly
security,
surprised.
and we walked up to our gate, we were very pleasantly surprised by a liquor tasting.
Yes.
No shit.
We got
How does that?
Yeah,
what?
whiskey
Wait,
tasting.
what?
Yes.
Yep.
So there was.
You were excited about the free checked bag.
I was. I was. So there's a distillery that is on the grounds of the airport property.
Mm-hmm.
It's not part of the airport proper, but it is part of the property. So it is accessible from the main road around Allentown International Airport. And I don't even know what the name of the place was. I can't remember.
I would have to go grab my wallet.
I would have to see. So they do tastings in the fucking terminal
they're little.
on Thursday. Yeah, like little cups.
It's Friday. Is it
Friday? You're right. Thursdays and Saturdays. But she wanted off on Saturday because she was going somewhere, so she came on Friday.
She was there Friday.
Yeah. So she wouldn't have typically been there, but she wanted off the next day, so she came a day early. So we sat there and tasted some bourbon. We had apple pie liqueur. That was really good.
No, it was still a bourbon.
Was it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only one that I tasted, and Todd and Adam tasted a couple of different things. We bought.
I tasted that one and the honey one.
Oh, was it just those two?
Yeah, because y'all tasted the peanut butter one.
Todd tasted the peanut butter one.
You pasted?
Pasted the peanut butter one.
Oh my god.
And
they were little enough cups.
I know they were. So Todd ended up buying the honey bourbon, and we brought that on the plane with us. And had it.
Well, they sealed it up. You couldn't obviously drink it.
And
all
they
the time.
tell you before you take off, no.
Yes.
No drinking.
No,
any
it's legit
liquor
sealed.
you've brought with you.
No, it's legit. Like it's like one of those bags where they rip off the whole side of the bag and seal it closed.
Yeah.
You weren't getting into that without them noticing.
No, not at all. So, so we had that with us, and then Todd put it in the checked bag to bring on the. Thank God we had a checked bag. So he put it in there.
We wouldn't have gotten it.
No. Or we would have made sure that it was drunk completely.
Yeah.
So, so that came home with us. So that's sitting on our shelf right now. That's how our vacation started. And
then we had drinks at the airport bar.
And then we had drinks at the airport bar. Right? Yeah.
I was a good boy. I opted out of any airport bar drinks because first off, I didn't think they would be available in Arkansas because
why
we
not?
are the Bible Belt.
Oh, okay.
And the rules here are weird.
Yeah.
But they've expanded. Adam, since the one time you flew in to Arkansas on XNA, they've expanded that thing, and now there's restaurants and there's a full bar down there, and it's open.
There was a full bar there.
Was it? Well, I didn't go that far back, I don't guess.
No, there was a full bar in the terminal. I don't remember there, and I think it was attached to a restaurant, but there was a full bar.
Well, I was a good boy.
There's only 3 gates, maybe 6.
It's not many. Not a lot of traffic. Not a lot of traffic. Okay, Maria, I've got a bone to pick with you.
Why?
As we move forward here, because on a recommendation from you, based on a previous shows we've done, you recommended, and I took note, to use Turo for renting cars.
I freaking love Turo. What did you do?
Used Turo to rent a car.
But why did you? What did you fuck up?
I did not.
Wow.
Well, if he didn't like it, it must have been his fault. What did you do?
The renter, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Didn't approve my ability to find the car or whatever they do. So I was at the terminal for 40 minutes waiting for them to tell me where the car was so I could go get it.
Oh, so they had dropped it off, but they didn't tell you where they dropped it off at.
Yeah, and since it was one of those, much like yourself, we rented a Tesla.
Yes.
So you unlock it in the app.
Yeah.
But I can't do that.
Right.
Because of reasons.
Because you don't even know where it is.
Right, yeah.
So.
That does suck.
That was kind of a bummer. And I don't want to. I'm not going to get into the state of the vehicle when I got there and rented it because that's not part of what the show is here. But
I'm just why?
Because we can talk about
I just
that.
know I couldn't drive ever.
Well,
because
no, Adam is way too ADHD.
It's ADD bad. Stephanie hated it. She hated me driving it because, she was afraid I was going to watch the screen instead of the road and drive by the road like fucking
this guy.
Gran Turismo.
This guy. That would be me. That would be me 100% of the time.
No, just there were just cosmetic issues with the vehicle.
Oh.
That I would have expected a bit more care, I guess. Interior panels falling off, exposed wires, a horrible rattle because of that.
Oh.
Um,
Ew.
yeah, a knot in one of the tires.
Is there a way to report it?
I took pictures of all of it, and I was able to put that on my trip information. So.
No, I mean to report it to Turo.
Oh, to Turo? Maybe, I don't know. I reported it to the guy.
Yeah.
Who has like a fleet of 30 cars. So.
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
It's one
so
of those
he doesn't
things.
give a fuck.
No.
So that's like his business. That's what he does for a living.
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Got it.
So he gives no fucks about it.
I'm sure he's like the big guy, and then he's got people underneath him that own the cars. It's like a sublet kind of thing, probably.
Got it.
Probably not.
It can be that. But he would have to own the cars.
That's what I'm saying.
He has to be the title holder of the car to put it on the app. Yeah.
Well, I can see, though, had I not had my issues, how smooth and convenient it should be. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not... I have no flaws with the service.
Yeah,
Just on
I was actually thinking of looking into it just to see if it's feasible to get one dropped off at Riviera just for the race weekend, just so I can have a car to drive to and from the races. I don't need it for anything else.
Yeah, and you can get you don't need a special kind of, like, you don't need anything fancy, just a cheapo.
No, I need just cheapo,
something that'll run.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something
Get
cheap.
me from point A to point B.
Yep.
I'm thinking about it. I don't know if I'll do it. I haven't decided yet.
But they have tons of different types. I mean, not
all of them. All the types.
Yeah, everything.
If it runs, it's on there. Yeah.
Yep.
So that was the only hang up I had with it, was on the end of the person that I was renting from. After that is an hour and a half drive to Orlando that took 3 hours.
Oh,
Is it really that long?
It is.
I want to say I've done it in
miles
about an
or
hour.
so from Tampa to Orlando, which comes out to about an hour and a half. But everybody in Tampa was going to Orlando for the weekend, and I do mean everybody in Tampa was going to Orlando for the weekend. So it was a lot of. We were happy if we made it to 40 miles an hour. Most of it was 25 and under. Almost the whole way. It took us twice as much time to get to Orlando than what.
I want to say we've made that drive in about an hour 5.
You were hoofing it, sir.
It's really not that.
We had
bad.
no traffic coming back from Orlando to
I want
Tampa,
to say
and it was still an hour and a half. Hour and
It was about
15, I guess. Stephanie pushed it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then, like, the times that I've done it, it was like during a hurricane, so the roads were
nobody
bad.
was on the roads. Yeah.
Exactly. And the other time was like got off early in the morning. So,
Okay, I mean,
because
so-
my flight was canceled and I had no choice.
The drive is, I mean, it's all highway.
It's boring
It's
as fuck.
It's just,
I
you
do
gotta
remember that.
I don't know. You drive past Dinosaur World, and then nothing.
It's boring as fuck, Mike.
Dinosaur World, say less.
All
We'll
right,
be
so
there.
you guys have landed. You
Yep.
dropped the credit card on the console of your car so you can drive it.
Finally, when Todd got it to work, yes.
Oh God.
Yeah, because there was issues with
It
that.
took like
wasn't-
2 minutes for him to figure it. It just wasn't.
Oh.
I don't
He was
know.
getting pretty angry.
Did he not watch the videos? Did
You've-
like your guy not send you how-to videos?
No,
on
no,
driving
no.
a
I mean,
Tesla?
he's driven Teslas
He's rented
plenty of
them
times,
before.
Okay.
Yeah,
but it just wasn't. I don't know what the issue was. It wasn't.
there was something. I think
It
the
just wasn't
battery
picking
in
it
the
up,
card
yeah.
is dying.
Yeah, it just wasn't picking
shit.
it up. Yeah.
He was not happy.
No, he wasn't.
And then we found this little air freshener ball that we were fascinated by.
Yeah,
for a
he's
few
like, "What the
minutes.
fuck is this ball?" I don't
Nice.
know.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I don't
I
know.
told him it was a Pokemon ball. He just gave me a dirty one.
I thought it was great. he was not thrilled,
No, he was not amused at that.
but that was fine. I just sat in the back and I played on my phone and I let the two of them figure it out.
I just
I
sat there and
checked
looked
out.
pretty. I did absolutely nothing.
What time did you guys finally make it on property? When did you penetrate?
We went right from, so we flew into Orlando Sanford, which again, I love flying into Orlando Sanford because it is small. It doesn't take long to do anything. Like, it's just, that is definitely more my vibe. Orlando International is fine. like if I need to go there, I will. But I prefer Orlando Sanford. But it's
okay, but if you're
farther out.
looking at a cost perspective, if you're not renting a car and staying in the world, absolutely not cost effective.
Right? Yeah. No, it definitely is.
You're easily
For a
paying
certain type of person.
double the price of the
It just
Uber.
depends on how. And see, we always rent a car, so for us, it would be the same price.
And I can't drive at night.
Right.
So if I'm going by myself,
Right. And you land at night,
there's
it's different.
I'm fucked.
Yeah, right,
I'm
exactly.
going to be sitting there trying to get the freaking guy from the car rental place. Can you drive
Yeah.
me to my? Was that allowed?
I had to
don't
add
think they're gonna do
Stephanie.
that.
I had to add Stephanie to our rental agreement, like on Saturday because she was going to drive it on Sunday because I can't see at night that well for the trip back to Tampa. So yeah,
Right.
she got I understand,
Yeah.
Adam. Same way.
I mean, I can, but
Right.
I will only do it on like highways and roads.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
won't like chance it. Someplace
Yeah,
I know.
it's definitely, and I would never be able to drive. I don't want to drive a Tesla. I have no desire to. So
No, just
No,
no.
no thanks.
It makes weird noises at random
Right.
times.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
takes
no,
you way
no
too long
thanks.
to
I'm-
figure out what the noise
good.
is.
Standard
There's
car,
That fucking kid's
I'm
phone
golden.
in the back seat. He's playing a game, and I'm
Yeah.
like, "What did I do? What did I do?"
yeah, no, it's no, thank you. Now, regular car, I have no qualms. That's fine. I'll do whatever you need me to do whenever
Yeah,
I'll drive it wherever.
You just have to make sure you have a picture of the car, and she'll say it's blue and it's actually green.
That's it.
You can fuck off, okay? Fuck you, Adam. Thank you. Moving on.
But what time on Friday did you guys?
Well,
arrive?
we went right from the airport to Disney Springs. So
Like 7?
it
6:30,
was
7
it
o'clock?
was
Okay.
about 6:30-ish. Yeah.
That's not too far off from when we did it, even after our ordeal of getting there. But first, we went to. I dropped Stephanie and the boys off at Publix to get a few groceries to keep at the resort because Stephanie's idea was we can have breakfast and then we can come back midday and have lunch,
Yep.
save some money from meals. And so she went and did grocery shopping. I went and recharged while she did that. And then I went back to pick her. And I mean, darkness has fallen at this point. So for me,
Right.
driving in an unknown area with an unknown car, it was a fucking nightmare. My butthole was puckered so tight. It was so bad. It was so stressful. And then I got to Publix and it was $200 for 2 days of groceries.
Oh,
and I was just
God.
like, fucking what?
Oh my god.
I
But
spend that here for like a week and
a week.
half.
Yeah. But you said that it ended up being fine, right?
I mean, we made it fine. Like, nobody needed to eat that many sandwiches in one day.
Right.
But somebody did.
She said, "What do you want? Do you want me to get you something?" I'm like, "Just a 6-pack of beer, just
Yep.
so I got one at the room. I can have a couple of them each night."
I do notice the price has gone up multiple times. You've told this story. Just
No,
saying.
it was $200.
No, he said. I think the first time he told
thought it
us,
was-
he said 100. But I think
Yeah,
that
it
it
was 100.
actually
No.
was
No,
200, and
it
he
was always-
Okay,
misquoted.
it jumped to
Then-
no. The next day it was $1.50
Then
because it was 150 at one point, and now we're up to 200.
Oh, see, I
So
didn't
the
hear.
price has
I
slowed-
didn't hear 100.
I heard
I can promise you it was. If it wasn't 200, it was 189, which may as well fucking be 200. Some of that was Boston bought some stuffed animals at Publix instead of getting souvenirs at Disney. So that happened.
Okay.
And we don't have check bags
Right.
or carry-on items. So we bought 2 big fucking stuffed animals at Publix. Anyway, yeah. And like I said, she bought a 12-pack of beer instead of the 6-pack. So that became my personal goal, was to do all my eating and drinking in the parks anyway, and then come back and try to finish off a 12-pack on top of everything before we leave.
You did though.
I got 11.
Oh.
I couldn't drink one more. I swear to God, I couldn't. Like, I physically could not drink that last beer. Because that was, it was not happening. I tried, Adam. Oh God, I killed 3 of them knowing I had to get up in 3 hours.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's
I
dedication.
I just couldn't do the last one. But anyway, okay, so we're at Springs. I made it to Springs.
Yes, you did. You sure did. And I went to go give you a hug, and you promptly said, "Who are you?"
Well, for good reason. You were not the only Maria there.
That's true. I wasn't, but I was that night.
At that point, she was.
At that point,
Fair
I
enough.
was, yeah.
Did you guys
Good
get
try,
anything to
Mikey.
eat at Springs?
Yes. We stopped at, this was a first for me, we stopped at Morimoto Street Food.
Okay.
And Todd and I have eaten inside the restaurant before, but we had never eaten at the window outside. So I got the Korean corn dog, which was fucking amazing. And then you, Adam, and Todd both got the ramen, right?
No, I don't do noodle bowls.
And
No.
you,
I'm
Adam, and
saying
Todd?
you, Adam. I'm talking to you, Adam.
Oh,
and Todd.
because the way you said that did not
No,
sound.
I know. I realized
No.
that.
Right.
So
What, and
Todd,
what do you teach at school again?
seventh grade.
You,
language.
Adam, and Todd, and I'm like.
You,
no,
Donna
Donna was there.
It's called it a positive. I'm renaming the pronoun. You, Adam,
That's
and
not the way
Todd.
you said it, though.
That is how
Yeah,
you
but I mean, just it does no.
No.
No one should talk like that.
Okay.
I don't care. if
Adam
it's
and
proper or
Todd
not.
got the
There you
ramen
go.
bowl.
And Donna.
And that's right. And Donna Verdon met us at
And she
at
got the
Morimoto,
rubber bowl
and
too.
she
The
got
only
the-
reason why
Yep.
I know is because I finished hers.
Yes, you did.
Yes.
I'm a fat kid.
Yep.
I've had it before, and it was cold out.
No.
No.
It
I
was,
thought you
the
were
temperature
saying
was
the
cold.
noodles were cold. I'm like, that makes it.
I said
less
it was
appealing.
cold out. It was cold outside.
You
I-
paused.
It was.
I'm
it was
sorry.
cold.
It was in a. It was
It
in
was
a
cold
positive.
outside.
It's no
And
positive.
you know, you were cold outside,
Adam,
so
you,
Comma.
Adam,
the suit-
were cold outside.
It was fucking cold that night.
It was so
It was-
fucking cold.
It was.
Oh my
I mean, it was
God.
warmer than when I left because I left at 19 degrees and that was like 41 degrees there. But it was just windy no matter where you went. It was. It was. miserable.
It was pretty chilly, so the soup just hit nice. I've had it before though. Every time I go there, I say I'm gonna get the spare ribs, and the sticky ribs, and I always get the ramen because I love
It's
ramen. So
good. It was really, really good. I think that'll maybe be one of my new go-tos in Springs. That Korean corn dog was delicious.
the only problem I have with it is pricey still, for what you
Do you
get.
think?
Yes, I think
How much
so.
was your ramen?
I
Do you
mean,
remember?
It's like $12 or $13.
That's not bad though for that portion.
It's smaller than it looks. Like the average ramen, it's legitimately street food. Ramen is not an expensive dish.
Right. Yeah.
So for that size, you can get a bowl that you can pretty much swim in other places.
Yeah. But for
I mean,
a Disney
even the
price,
ramen
that's not that
in-
bad.
Not even the ramen in Disneyland, because they have it in Trader Sam's, is served like a huge bowl of ramen.
Oh, they do have it. I didn't know that.
They have it in Trader Sam's
Oh, I didn't know.
in Disneyland, and it's super tasty there too.
I do love a good ramen. It's delicious. What did you guys get to eat that night, Mikey?
Sandwiches?
Well, it was
No, I'm teasing.
No. It was
Mikey, what did you get to eat?
Yes,
you,
comma.
Mikey. What
I
did you?
had ellipsis. So we walked around
Quotations.
and you know, I'm trying to tell my family here's where the foods are. It's, you know, you walk up and grab it at these different places, and knowing full well Boston is not into any of it. So we walk around for a while, and I finally was like, y'all, I'm hungry now. So Keaton and I went up to BB Wolf's, got hot dogs. This is polarizing because Adam and I are in disagreement, but I don't know. I got the New Orleans dog with the andouille sausage, the crawfish, and the
I just didn't
sauce
see
and
it
stuff.
on the menu.
Well, no,
It's
I
one
mean,
of my
like, you've
favorites.
had it, and you didn't really like it, and I...
No, I did like
I
it.
thought you said you didn't like it.
No, I liked it a lot.
okay.
My original thought was to try and get that,
Okay, my
but
misunderstanding.
I
then, I'm
didn't. No, I wanted that, but I didn't see it on the menu, and I didn't really look all that hard because, again, my night vision's
Right.
shit, and I was also wearing my contacts. So, I didn't see it on the menu, and I'm like, you know what, fuck it. I saw the specialty hot dog, didn't like that either. So we just
Okay, that's
removed
what
it.
Okay, that's my misunderstanding.
What
Yeah.
was the
Well, I got
specialty
it.
hot dog?
I don't remember.
Don't know. Didn't
It wasn't anything all that great.
didn't look for it.
Both Todd and I said no to it.
Oh, okay.
I saw this and was like, I want that. And I gotta say, the sausage, the andouille sausage, was a little dry and overdone.
Oh no.
But the sauce it had plenty of whatever their little Cajun cream sauce is. And I'll be honest, I was not expecting that many crawfish on this. This was a lot.
It
a
was-
ton of crawfish.
I was surprised when I ordered it. I mean, this was maybe going back to maybe a year and a half
Yeah.
ago when I had it. But I was surprised about how much I actually
Yeah.
enjoyed
And
it.
then Keaton got the hot dog with the pastrami.
That's what it was. A
Ooh.
Reuben. It was like a Reuben hot dog.
Yeah, which he loves pastrami.
Oh,
this
that
kid.
sounds
And-
good.
And we sat there freaking teeth chattering, shaking in the cold on the side.
It wasn't that bad. Jeez.
We were sitting
Mikey.
on this little concrete berm, and we're just killing it. We're just saying, "This is so good! Oh my God, it's so good!" I think we were just real
You,
hungry.
Mikey, and Keaton were not that cold.
I hate you so much.
So yeah, we finished that. Went to go find Stephanie in Boston. They went to Chicken Guy. That's what they had because Jock in Boston's a chicken tender fella. So he got chicken tender. Stephanie got a salad, and I went to.
You met us all at Dockside while you were waiting for him.
I did, but this is after I had already gotten my Guinness at Hole in the Wall there at Raglan Road
Oh,
to walk
Okay.
around with.
nice.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell Keaton, yeah, you go in there, they're up there dancing, and going, and I'm, and he's just whatever, Dad.
Did he
then,
not
yes.
believe you?
No,
I just don't think he cared.
Yep, there it is.
Okay.
And that's we made it to Dockside eventually. At some point, we ended up we got pictures taken, just me and Keaton, in front of like a tree holding a box and some just photo pass thing.
Yeah, that was by World of Disney.
No,
down
this was
toward-
in that
No?
covered shopping area, that big long
Oh,
tunnel
okay.
of commerce.
I know what you're talking about.
They had one set up right there, and we went and got it. We got I was like, oh, it's gonna piss your mom off because she wasn't here, and she's gonna see it on her photo pass. Be great, let's do it.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So, by a show of hands, who got a little toasty on Friday night? Adam and I are raising our
Maria got
hands.
more.
Oh.
Maria got more than a little
No,
toast.
I was
I-
actually pretty good Friday
I think
night.
all
Maria
of us
was
got
not.
a little toasty. But
Oh,
so
man.
so Todd swears that I had more than 3 drinks.
You did. I could have sworn you did.
I
too.
only had 3 drinks.
I can't believe how drunk you were off of 3
I
drinks,
can't
so.
either. So maybe I had more than 3 drinks. So from my recollection,
'Cause-
I had a margarita. I had the blood orange or the sunset margarita from Dockside. And then we went to go get a Schaffen gin. So I had a Schaffen gin.
Yes, because you walked back with that, and I asked you where you all
Correct.
got that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
So there was I can only do like 1 margarita and then I'm done. The sour mix like really gets me. So we walked to the bar cart that was in front of World of Disney. Like over by
Yeah.
BB Wolf and the Starbucks and
it's
like
more across from Starbucks.
yeah,
not
yes.
really by
Yeah,
World
yeah.
of
To
Disney.
the side.
There's a popcorn.
Yeah, to the side.
The only reason why we know that, Mikey, is because I asked you where you got it, and you said you got it in front of World of Disney, and the only thing in front of World of Disney is a popcorn cart.
Yeah, past that. And then I got a beer from Dockside. I swear to God, those are the only 3 things I had.
What beer did you get from
I
Dockside?
don't
Yeah.
fucking know. I just got a beer. I don't know what it was.
I don't
know.
know. They don't
Did you-
have any beers at Dockside.
They
I
do.
don't
Yes, they
remember
do.
them having beer at
I
Dockside.
totally got a beer at Dockside.
It was probably a fucking seltzer.
No, it was not. Nope. It was not.
Did you do communion?
I did one communion. I think I did one communion. I did.
Okay.
I did one communion. I do remember that. Yeah. Okay.
Sounds
I
like
do,
you should have
yeah.
eaten more of the cookies.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I had a seasonal beer selection from
Yeah,
Top
I looked it
Flight.
up as well. You had a seasonal beer selection, which could have ran you anywhere from $9.25 to $14.
I don't know what I had, but it was like a
Well, I had a nice buzz when we got on the plane.
well, and that's the
From
other
the
thing. Like we had been
and-
drinking fairly
Yeah.
like
All day.
consistently.
Yeah.
We had 2 beers
So,
before
I
we
think
got.
it just
we had
all-
Konas. We had a long no. We had big waves, right? Yeah,
Big waves,
we had
yes. I had a double Woodford.
to
There
to
you go.
start,
That's
yeah.
just a standard flight drink if you
Yeah.
can get it.
Yeah.
And then I had a big
Yeah.
wave after
So-
that.
and we
then
had-
was
I had
getting-
2
And then
big
a few
waves.
shots of whiskey before that.
Oh, yeah.
And so I had a pretty decent. I was feeling pretty good when we were on the plane, and then we got off the plane, and after Maria was in rare form in the car.
I don't- I mean, I think I was fine. I could walk a straight line. I ordered.
No, she couldn't.
I ordered Wendy's. Kinda.
You did not order Wendy's.
What did we order?
You didn't
Oh.
order. You didn't say
Oh.
anything. You were actually told to be quiet at that point.
Okay. I wanted a salted caramel.
No,
Frosty.
you didn't.
I wanted one.
That's not what you
What?
wanted. You wanted a chocolate one.
Oh, and they didn't have any, so I got the
Right.
salted caramal, and that shit
Yes.
was good.
Because you wanted it to
I
dip
wanted,
your french
yeah,
fries
you got to
in.
dip your fries in your frosty.
Mikey, you look horrified.
Do you not
I
dip
know
your
it's
fries
a
in your
thing.
frosty?
No, I don't. I know
What?
it's a thing. I get it. I know it's a thing.
Oh my god.
A lot of people do it, but
Because they're smart.
are they though?
Well, you also lectured Todd about his choice of food that night.
Oh, because he wanted to get something spicy.
He did get
Right.
something.
And I was like, you are going to
yeah.
regret that, you motherfucker.
And I have to sleep in the same bed.
Damn
with
right
you.
I do.
You don't have to.
I mean, there were 5 bedrooms in the house that we stayed in,
There
so
were-
there was plenty of places I
True.
could have stayed.
If he pixie dusted you, you could have gone somewhere else.
He did.
But then you threatened to do it to him as well.
I mean, tit for tat.
I don't think that was a
Did you
tit.
do?
No. Fart for fart.
It would be really interesting if it was a tit where the fart comes from out of. That's all I'm going to say.
It's all holes.
It is.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So so night number 1, I tied one on pretty good. I don't. Yeah.
You wouldn't even drink that. You drank more Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. But we had so much to eat on Thanksgiving that I feel
True.
like it was perfectly fine. We didn't have. I mean, we had sandwiches in the airport before we flew out, and then I
Yes.
had a Korean corn dog, which was a good size, but it definitely wasn't like I wasn't full.
But well,
And then
that's
I
the point I
drank.
was going to make. It's that you can get more of a meal other places in
Yeah.
Springs for the same amount.
That's
of
true.
money.
I would agree with that. But it was so good. And then we left, and we got Wendy's on the way home, and we went to the house that we were staying in
Because we were still
because
hungry,
we were still
obviously,
hungry
we really
because
didn't-
Maria was a little drunk.
Okay, not gonna lie, this is the worst I've been about food on a Disney trip. I mean, yes, I will forget to eat.
What do you mean the worst
just
you've been?
normal,
Like not
like
eating?
wise,
Yeah.
at all. Yeah, I just would forget
Yeah, because yeah.
because I feel like I had to do things because it was so
Mm-hmm.
short. I feel like I didn't want to wait in line for too much stuff. I knew. So yeah, it was. I did not eat.
See,
enough.
and that's how Todd and I usually do our Disney trips. We don't really make a whole lot of dining reservations because we just kind of like eat wherever we're at.
Oh no.
But we kind of forgot.
I usually normally do 2, but I just would forget to flat out eat at
Uh-huh.
all. And that's it's a theme why I blacked out a lot on
Yep.
this trip.
I remember at Springs, Adam and I, we went. You got me a Schaff and gin. Thank you.
And then I got yelled at because I got the double.
Oh, Todd and I got doubles.
No, you didn't.
We didn't?
No.
You sure?
Yes, because you said you can get doubles when we came back.
Oh.
Why do you have so much gin?
Oh. Well, it's a good thing I didn't get a double then.
Seriously.
I was disappointed we missed the live entertainment at Dockside.
You mean we weren't enough?
You know we love requesting 90s from whoever's playing and just annoying.
They don't.
There was nobody
Dockside
playing that
doesn't-
night that we saw.
Because they had all the stuff on the main
Yeah.
stage.
Yeah.
There was a lot going on
Yeah.
the main stage that night.
So
And we
you guys
saw-
went and grabbed Wendy's and went back. We just went back and I again got back into my box of beer and kept trucking.
Nice.
Before bed, just to keep it going. Knowing we had to get up early for the next day. Now what was it? The next day was Epcot, right?
Epcot. Mm-hmm.
That was Saturday, Epcot Day, which was like
Correct.
a big deal. So Saturday, everybody was supposed to eventually make it to Epcot. And when I say eventually, I do mean that in a literal sense, because this would have been the second time during the trip that my wife was detained by security. So
It was a theme for you guys, wasn't it?
I thought it was the third time. Didn't you get detained coming into Springs
I
too?
forgot about Springs. Yeah.
Yeah, so at the airport.
she got poked at the airport. She got pulled aside at Springs. She got pulled aside going into Epcot. Yes. So this would have been the third time that she'd been pulled aside by security to either get the wavy wand and her bags fully checked and stuff like that. Meanwhile, me and Boston just sailed right through. Turned around looking like, what the hell, man? You wanted a rope drop?
Well,
Get on Remy early.
for our group, it was Todd.
Yeah,
Was
Todd
it
got
Todd?
stopped. He was the only one that didn't have a bag with him.
Yeah.
And he got stopped almost every single time.
Well,
Yeah.
Poor guy.
He just has that look.
I think it was his wallet, actually.
He does not.
Well, he does, but I think it was his
Wow.
wallet. I mean, tall guy, big tall guy, shaved head, goatee. He's got
What
the look.
look is
The-
that?
Pile,
The don't
private
meet
pile.
me in
In
a
a
dark
giant
alley.
Moana t-shirt. Come on now.
It's
Really?
It's so true. It's true. All right, so we did a lot of eating this day. This was the one day
I
that
feel like I didn't eat enough.
I don't, that's
neither,
also very
actually.
true. But this is the day that Adam didn't need to be reminded. He just needed to be reminded to eat more. So we're going to go through the booths real quick, and we'll just comment on if we ate anything and if we liked it. So we're just going to go alphabetically. We're not going around the countries in order. That would take forever. Okay, so American Holiday Table. I know that Todd got the blackened catfish here.
I got the black and catfish as well.
Yeah.
I was really surprisingly
Yeah,
good.
I had
I was very
I had a
happy with
bite
it.
of Todd's catfish, and that was very, very good as well.
However, the cookie I heard was awful.
No, I had a bite of the cookie there. It wasn't terrible. It was just super
Okay.
chewy.
I heard it was dry.
No, from what I remember, from the piece that I was given, it was chewy, like not.
Which
It shouldn't have
cookie
been.
was that?
This was the
The
Snickers
Snickerdoodle?
doodle.
Okay, yeah. Stephanie and Keaton had that. I didn't eat any of the cookies while we were there.
It was the only cookie that I remember seeing. Like, and there was a decent sized group of us when we hit
Yeah.
this booth, and it was the only only booth I remember seeing where the cookies were just like left and kind of almost piled on top of each other. There were a lot of leftover cookies, so I'm
Interesting.
guessing it was either not good or.
Huh.
But yeah, I also had here. I had the peppermint chocolate stout, which was surprising.
Yeah, Todd had the
I didn't expect
eggnog
to
white
like that.
porter, and I liked it, but that actually was not my favorite porter of the trip, or stout
shit,
of the trip.
I got the flight here. I forgot that I had anything
Yes.
to drink here. That's how it's going for me on this
Oh,
trip.
nice.
I did. I got the flight, and they all tasted like
Because
beer.
I had a
Yep.
sip of somebody's beer before I bought it, and I'm like, oh, I do
Donna
like this,
got
so
the
that's
flight
fine
here as
instead of,
well, and I took a sip of her.
Maybe I had
took a
both.
sip of her Bah Hop Bug, and that was really good. I like that as well.
No, I didn't.
You did not. What?
No, I thought it was kind of bland.
Oh, you didn't like it. Okay. I was going to say.
No.
I think Stephanie
The Bah
finished
Humbug.
off my Bah Humbug. That was the ale.
Yes.
It was an IPA.
IPA. I think, yeah, she drank one and liked it. I was like, okay, there's your thimble of beer for the day.
There you go. The next one's the Bavaria Holiday Kitchen. Mikey, did you get your cheese fondue and your Red Bull?
I did not.
What?
Yeah, I like Adam. I didn't eat a whole lot this day.
Oh my gosh, Mikey.
No. Yeah,
Okay, this line was ridiculous.
it
Was
A lot
it?
of these
All day
lines
long.
were bonkers.
Oh my god,
until-
it was disgusting.
Well, I will say that that Epcot was very busy
Okay,
that day.
for the first weekend of December, I don't remember it ever being as busy.
Right.
as
Well,
it was.
so it was Whoopi Goldberg at Candlelight Processional. Whether you like her or hate her, she draws a crowd.
I don't think that's the main reason because
I don't-
all the parks were.
I don't think it was the
slammed.
main reason, but I do think it added to it. Plus, I think that people are starting to, if they want to travel, early December is the time that they want to go because it's not, in air quotes, as busy as the other times, but really it is.
Yep.
It was awful.
Yeah, it was a very,
There's
very
no-
busy day.
Well, I mean, we were also there during the weekend, so
Correct.
I can't.
Yeah, it was a
count for
Saturday,
the
so it,
weekday
you know.
crowd.
Okay,
yeah.
Chestnuts of Good Cheer. Fuck this booth.
No.
Fuck this
incorrect. We all love. Well,
Okay.
okay. There's the only reason why I can say fuck this booth. There's a few reasons. First of all, they ran out of
Yeah.
the nuts.
Boy,
Oh.
they did. Turkey got the last cone of fucking pecans.
Oh, see,
They kept
Donna
on-
got the almonds. They were so fucking good.
But if you went up and tried to get more, they ran out. So
Oh.
they need to do a little bit better with the.
These were popular.
Kind of. They were
They
so
were
good.
so good.
Dude, candied nuts are always just.
I
we talked
know.
about this when we looked at the
100% correct.
menus, and it was like, well, you can get those anywhere, and I'm like, yeah, but God, I was
They are
sucker for them.
delicious.
Same.
It's perfect.
And they're a
walk
lot less
around
than
and-
$6 a little
Yeah,
cone.
and then
Yeah.
For all the walking we did with them when we just sat at the
Hey,
tables
I-
and just.
yeah.
Shh, hush, hush, hush.
so when we put the
However-
oh god,
Some of us danced with the groundskeeper at that damn table. Adam.
Aw, he was
Truth.
so sweet. Anyway, okay, he
He
was
really
so
was.
sweet. He definitely was. Well, anyway,
He was awesome.
he
I
was
enjoyed.
great.
yeah.
Such a cute.
However,
like I
Fuck
I
all y'all.
love them. I love.
However, fuck
Why?
everybody.
Oh,
Fuck everybody who
because
voted.
the people who
Fuck
voted for the
everybody-
fucking eggnog with the cordial, yeah, fuck you all. That and your
I mean, the one
mothers.
I ended up with tasted okay.
Okay.
No, was gross.
So, there was a choice of 3. I stupidly chose the Mozart chocolate,
it was
thinking
like
that I thought I like chocolate.
Yeah.
This might
so
work.
thick it coated your
It
tongue.
made it the consistency
terrible.
of like when you have a really bad head cold. It like
Mucus.
got, like a phlegm consistency.
You had
it
to
was so
drink
gross.
it with a fork. You could have.
It was so
It was so-
disgusting.
yeah.
And then the taste was bad. It was just
It
not
didn't.
good.
And I was like, here, let me try it, because Mikey, he'll eat anything. And I even tried to stir it up, and like it didn't. It never blended.
you couldn't
It
stir
never
it.
blended at all. It was
You-
like oil and
The
water.
spoon just stuck straight
It
up.
just was,
it was
way
disgusting.
too viscous.
It was not great. Yes.
I got
It wasn't
this-
even moist. It was viscous, gelatinous.
It was
It was disgusting.
All the us's.
goo. I had the screwball peanut butter whiskey with the eggnog, and it just did not. It was not good. It didn't
Yeah.
go well. The flavors that Todd really liked it. I was like, well,
Well-
then you fucking drink it. And this is after this. Thank God this was towards the end of the day. After this, my stomach was fucked. It was
like-
awful.
I was all right.
The eggnog chocolate that Adam got, like, if it blended, I could see it maybe tasting okay. Like it didn't taste horrible. The consistency was horrible. The peanut butter,
then-
I got a
but-
taste of that, and I was like, oh my God, this doesn't work at all. Like,
Not
there
at
was,
all.
I would probably have rather spiked it with Malort than the fucking screwball.
Stop. That's
Be
too
careful.
far.
Somebody will make that happen for
They
you.
have, and I sent the video to Shan. He's going to work. He's making a thing out of it.
Oh.
But
No,
I,
as long as I don't have to drink it.
I got the eggnog spiked with Fireball, which tasted fine. As far as eggnog with a cordial goes, it tasted okay.
I feel like that is.
The eggnog with the Fireball was
Yeah.
the only one I
Yeah,
could drink.
I could probably have had that.
It wasn't
just
good.
Wasn't... Ugh, no thanks.
I don't like eggnog, so it wasn't good.
I
but
mean, it was
just-
good enough because everybody had some of it, and I got stuck with the peanut butter. At that point, Adam
Out of
finished
all
it
of
off,
them.
and I had to drink the peanut butter.
Yep.
Well, you gave it
Yeah.
to
I
me.
did well because I saw what you were having
I
to
couldn't-
go through. With you know what it looked
was-
like?
I was-
It looked like a Cadbury egg
Yes.
that was halfway melted.
Yes.
Oh,
That
so
is.
disgusting.
Ugh, it was not. Oh my god, that makes my stomach turn right now thinking about it. I did try. Somebody got the chestnut praline imperial ale as well, and I tried a sip of that. That
was very
really
good. I actually went back and got
Oh,
that
did you?
beer.
Oh, I
'cause
didn't know
enjoyed
that.
the beer.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh yeah, I drink a
Very
lot.
nice.
48.
Always.
The experimental prototype cookies of
Nope.
tomorrow. This was in Communicore, right? And
Yes.
none of us stopped in there, but Todd went in and got the gingerbread white stout, and that was like one of my
It was good.
favorite drinks of the entire festival.
I couldn't say it was my favorite.
Very good. I really, really liked it.
However, the Spaceship Earth tile gingerbread cookie, a few people
What
brought it
the
in.
fuck?
It was soft but dry at the same time, and I didn't even know
It
that was
was
possible.
the oddest looking cookie ever.
It wasn't. It was the oddest textured cookie.
See, I don't think I had a bite of
was,
it. I think it.
I
did
did.
you?
It was. Yeah, it was very. The texture was very strange. Like you expect like a soft cookie to have like some like, and there's no like, to be soft, to be moist.
Yeah.
There's no other word for it. Like, to be almost like gooey. It was soft but dry.
Isn't that how gingerbread sometimes is?
No,
I have
no.
no
Well,
idea.
okay. So if a gingerbread is going to be dry, it's going to be crisp. If it's going
Yeah,
to be
this is not
soft,
crisp.
then it is going to be moist. Ugh. Ugh. I don't like
But
saying
it
that
was
word.
dry and
Yeah,
soft at the
that's
same
weird.
time.
Huh.
It was very weird.
Yeah, I know Donna got one of the cookies, and she was like, "Eh." It was fine.
It was
She's like, "Eh,
strange. It
it's
was
not that
strange.
great." But I'll tell you what was great was the favorites of the festival booth.
Oh yeah.
So I think we like went hog wild at this booth. Adam and I shared the Reuben croquettes.
I wanted to get that, but
Amazing.
it didn't.
Oh
make
my
it.
God, they
I
were
just didn't make it
so
over there.
good.
Mikey, they were
Holy shit, they were amazing.
the best thing I ate all day. They were
Like, that's what I was.
so good.
My plan walking in
I
there, I
couldn't
told
agree with
Stephanie,
that.
I'm getting these, and then
Yeah.
I just didn't.
There's so much to do. Like, there's so many places to go. Todd got the brown sugar and mustard glazed ham sliders. I had a bite of that. That was good too. But I
really fuck up the
definitely,
slider.
yeah, no, it was very well done. But those Reuben croquettes were amazing. We got the beer flight. The tiramisu imperial stout was very good. The pecan pie
Yes.
hard cider, way too sweet. It was
disgusting.
not.
Really?
Oh,
I love
so
pecan pie.
awful.
Ah.
No,
So
it was
sweet.
not good.
It was way too sweet. Todd really
I can
liked
see
it.
that,
I
though.
did not.
Well,
Um,
Todd,
I did
the
not
pistachio nut brown ale, I think both
no.
Todd and I liked.
It-
I ended up finishing that. Adam and I split a beer flight. So Adam
Yeah.
ended up finishing the imperial stout.
I love
Yeah, the stout was really good. And then I ended up finishing the pistachio nut brown ale.
The brown ale was very bland. Like, I expected more flavor from it. It was a very, almost like, Coors Light experience. it was, there was not
It
much
had
flavor
more
to
flavor
it.
than that, but you're right. It was not a very flavorful, which you would think that
No.
it kind of would be. I mean, like, pistachio is
I guess
is a
coming
good,
off-
it's a great flavor. Like, I love pistachio flavored
And-
things. But it just didn't translate in a beer.
Yeah, coming off of the other two,
Yeah.
it just
Well,
didn't
well,
work.
and maybe that's the other thing. Like, we tasted that pecan pie hard cider, and I want that, like, that kind of blew your taste buds because it was so sweet and
Yeah, it
so
just wasn't-
sugary.
it was not
so
good.
I don't know if we would feel differently without
Maybe.
tasting that cider first. But yeah, it was. I mean, 2 out of the 3, not bad. That's pretty good. That's a good flight. We didn't even go into holiday hearth desserts. Did you guys, Mikey?
No.
With the red velvet bundt cake and the salted
The
caramel
only
spaceship
dessert
earth.
we
and
had, I think Stephanie went to the one in the American Pavilion and got the funnel cake topped with a big square of ice cream.
Oh, nice. Okay. The gingerbread funnel cake. I think that was it.
Okay.
I think that was it.
I don't know. Didn't
I
have
don't
it.
think we went to holiday sweets and treats
No.
at all. We didn't
did
get to
not.
L'Chaim.
It's a line
Oh,
again.
that was ridiculous, that line, man.
That
Tell
line
us
was
about the
so...
Rougelach.
Crazy.
The Rougelach.
A lot of Jewish people in Epcot.
Boy, I
during this-
tell you
during
what.
that
Oh.
weekend.
There had to have been. Todd and I waited in line at Las Posadas. We got...
I said,
yeah,
fuck
you
to
know,
this
you
line.
looked at it and you were like, no, absolutely fucking not.
Yep.
We got the empanada del pollo, the tamal, and I got the holiday margarita. The empanada was very good. The tamal, amazingly good. Oh my God, it was delicious. The holiday margarita was fine. It was mezcal and cranberry juice. You know, it was okay. And what else? Oh, the France booth, the La Marche de Noël. So herein lies the problem. Okay. Todd decided to get in line and got himself a frozen hot chocolate martini. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Did not get his wife one. Did not.
Did his wife ask
We
for
were.
one?
Wait. We were just getting off of Guardians
Yes, we were.
and walking.
Yeah.
And we were walking back. And we weren't near the booth
No.
yet. So I'm not defending Todd. I am just kind of just saying. Because I am not getting in the middle of this fight.
Because
I
there is
was
no
wrong no
defense.
matter which
That's-
way. Oh, this just got so ugly so quickly.
So he
Blasted.
gets himself a frozen hot chocolate martini.
Did you ask for one?
He knew that I
No.
wanted one.
Did
Actually, no. Stop. Pause. Time out. Back up.
Oh,
He texted me and said, "Do you want a frozen hot chocolate martini?" And I said, "Absolutely."
That's
That
not
is
how that
100%
worked
how that
either.
worked.
No, because he texted me and said because my wife is not answering her phone,
That's
does she want
Yes.
one? And then you responded
said
at
yes.
that point. So that's
I said yes. And he did not get me one. So, Adam and I hopped in line with Liz Schaefer and Donna, and he says to me, "Get me a frozen hot chocolate martini." And I told him, "Fuck off." You already got one.
Oh, it
and
gets
Adam
worse.
goes, we're up there ordering, and Adam goes, "Doesn't Todd want a hot chocolate martini?" I said, "No, he already got one. I'm getting my own." "No, thank you, sir."
Okay.
So we go back to where they're standing, and Todd goes, "Where's mine?" I said, "You don't get one. You already had one. You didn't get me one." And he was so pissed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I asked you in I'm literally up there at the booth. It's like, nope, I'm not getting in trouble for this shit. And I actually said, I turned to her and I said, "Don't we need to get Todd one?" And she said, "No, he already
Nope.
had one." And I'm like, I'm not getting in the middle of this, so I just stopped.
Yep.
When he
However-
texted you, Adam, to ask if his wife, who refused to respond to him, wanted one, where were we in regards to exiting Guardians and heading that way?
We were,
We were already heading
yeah,
that
we had
way.
just,
so I don't
we'd
remember
just come out.
No, we were somewhere. I want to say we were just crossing into like International Gateway area.
Okay, so we were already on that far side.
Oh,
then.
okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, there's no
He
defense
drank
about
it that fast? My God.
It took us a very long time. Do you remember how crowded it was?
Yeah, it
Oh,
would have
yeah,
been melted,
okay.
Maria. So realistically,
Yeah,
he did you a
it
favor
was-
instead of getting you one that was ruined.
ruined.
Like, we were walking up to International Greenway.
Okay.
But no, you had to fault him.
I did.
This is before you caught up to us. Like, right
Yes.
before you caught
Yeah.
up to us.
So, but
I thought I left Guardians with y'all.
no,
No.
you guys stayed in the shop.
You stayed
for a
in the
little bit,
shop
and
with
then
Steph.
and the boys were going
that's-
back to the
yeah,
room
yeah,
for a
yeah.
little
They went
bit.
back to the room to make pizza and try to get that through security. That's right.
That's yeah.
And you caught up with
Yeah.
us.
But Adam, you also got the salmon.
Okay, can we talk about the frozen
Oh,
hot chocolate
yeah, of
martini,
course.
though, for a minute?
It was amazing.
Because holy shit,
It was
this
so
good.
good. It's so good. I can't even describe.
Amazing.
It was delicious.
And then I also had the salmon. I'm not even gonna
The
bother.
smoked salmon spread.
And
It was
it was
fine.
good. It was prettier than it tasted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. No, that's definitely true.
It wasn't.
You got catfish.
There was nothing wrong with it. It was serviceable. I think it felt like it needed salt or something. It needed something else, and I couldn't exactly pinpoint it. But it needed something.
Yeah, a little bit of salt probably would have been a good idea. Yeah, for sure. Did anybody get anything from the Melakaliki Maka booth?
Stephanie got
I
the
was-
melon thing, the melon breeze.
Oh.
The green-
Oh no, wait!
wanted
I
to
got
read
the
the
coffee
Drink of
mocha
death.
cookie.
Yes, you did.
I
You
think a
shared
bunch
it
of
with
people
me.
got-
Yes, it was
Yes.
good.
I wanted more chocolate bitterness from it than what it had.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, it was fine. Like, that's something that you could sit down and have without, like the person who doesn't necessarily like chocolate could have. Well, it's like
Okay.
mocha, so
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
definitely a lot smoother than I was expecting. I would have liked a more, coffee forward, but
A little
no,
bit more bitter.
It was definitely a nice, soft, well iced cookie.
Yeah, I thought that was really, really
Nice.
good. And then when poor Stephanie and the boys came back, they had sold out of the cookie,
I know.
and they didn't get it. I felt so bad for them because it was really good.
Yeah, and that was something she was excited about. So she only got the green drink.
Yeah. Did
which
she
was
like
the
it?
One of she liked it. I
Okay.
think that was one of only like 2 drinks she had down there because someone's got to keep track of me.
Right.
So
yeah.
she had that and she liked it, and then at Dockside she had a margarita. But
Oh, nice.
I think that was it. Yeah, but no, I didn't get anything over there.
Okay. And I know we didn't stop at Noche Buena Cocina.
No.
No.
not.
Did anybody stop at Shanghai
didn't.
Holiday Kitchen?
I think is that the one with the sushi?
No.
Yeah, very
This
good.
was Japan? This China. This is
No.
the China.
This
Yeah.
is China. Next.
And then the Shiwasu.
Wait. Does that have the fried rice with the XO chili sauce?
Yes.
Yes.
I got that.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Did you like it?
I was so freaking hungry when I got it
Oh.
that I
So it must
Yeah,
have been
I was
amazing.
just gonna say, it was probably so good.
I was expecting more of the Chinese sausage. There was not a whole lot of that to go around, but it like the flavor was great. I really wanted more of the XO chili sauce. I didn't get to finish it because this was when Mikey almost died.
Why?
Oh, he backward swallowed and got
Oh.
air.
Yeah, I got the tipsy ducks in love,
Ah.
and then I took a drink of that on top of the rice, and nothing happened correctly for me, and it was a whole situation where I almost drowned
Oh,
on
man.
the ground right there, and I just threw it at Keaton and said, "Here, finish it," and I tried looking for a bathroom to force myself to vomit, and Stephanie says, "I think there's one back over there in the China Pavilion." And she said it was, no, I know, Adam, but she said it was so much confidence and pointed that I was like, fucking, she knows. And I go off
Nope.
with the color out
Nope.
of my face, and I'm walking around the back end of the China Pavilion and trying not to vomit. And people think I'm drunk when I'm not. And there was, no bathroom is there. And then just God's grace, I turn around and take 2 steps from the back, and everything shifts the right way. And I'm like, oh, I feel so much better now. And I
Oh my
went and I
God.
pounded my ducks. And Stephanie says, I think you should probably just go with something lighter, like maybe a beer. And I'm like, nope, I'm good. And I just killed it. Where's my rice? Well, Keaton ate it. Shit.
Well, it's probably the rice and the sweet, syrupy thickness drink probably Not a good combo.
Hey, I was 100% after that,
saying.
though, y'alls.
God. Well, I mean, okay. What about the Shiwasu Holiday Kitchen? I didn't stop here this time.
This is where I didn't stop here.
What's he? What?
With the fake.
This is
with
the
fake,
sushi tree.
With the fake crab with the K meat.
Oh, this has the mochi donut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, so I think Stephanie got the sushi tree.
it's always,
Okay.
it's fine.
It was
It's
so
decent.
It's okay.
It was so sad to see.
Yeah, it usually is.
But
I don't think
It's
any of us
yeah.
stopped at Swirled Showcase.
nope.
We did stop at Tangerine
Nope.
Cafe.
Yes.
I got the Moroccan bread with dips. That was really, really good. And I got the holiday fig cocktail. That was delicious.
I think we all
I think
got
so,
the fake
yeah.
cocktail.
That was one that all three of us got, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's so
It
good.
was super yummy.
It's always.
It's, yeah. It was, yeah. Top.
I got the lamb kebab,
Oh, yeah. How was that?
which Todd kept telling me it's spicy. It's spicy. I don't know if you like spicy food, but that's my Todd impression. But it's spicy.
Oh, is that your, that, okay.
That's
All
my
right.
Todd.
All right.
That's my Todd.
Sounds exactly
Yeah.
I think
like
it looks
him.
like him when I say it.
Jesus
But
Christ.
I mean, it tasted like yes, it was. It had some spice to it, but I wasn't like terrified
Okay,
from taking.
you
a bite
do
of it.
realize who he's married to.
What does that mean?
You don't deal with
No, but
spice
he
well.
does.
Spicy.
Yeah, that's true. I'm
But-
the only
but-
spice he needs.
But you're the one who sits there and we never know your spice tolerance on any particular day, so we
This is-
you get used to
this is
warning
true.
people.
This is
Fair
true.
enough.
All right.
I will say,
Touche.
this is
Nothing bad.
this is kind of a theme for my response to most of what I've eaten at Disney. Is like it tasted really good, but also I think I was just really hungry because I remember telling Adam like more than 3 times, I didn't realize how hungry I was as I'm sitting
Yeah.
there eating the lamb not kebab and
At this point, I was drunk.
just enjoying that slaw that was underneath it. I would have eaten a whole bowl of just the veggies.
I just remember eating the bread, and it wasn't even mine.
No, it was Liz's, wasn't it?
Yes.
Somebody
Yeah.
said Adam needs
Yep.
bread. And that's what.
Yes. We did say that.
Yeah.
That was for sure. Nobody ate anything at the Tuscany Holiday Kitchen because fuck that.
Wait, I think
We
my
did.
kid.
I did get the margarita.
I did.
I know
got,
you're
I
shocked.
got the Italian margarita finally because it wasn't frozen.
No, well, it wasn't the frozen one. And then the boys
The
got
pizza dough shit.
yes.
Oh, why? Well, they're your kids.
There's literally nothing in World Showcase Boston was going to eat. Period. End of story.
That's
Full
true.
stop.
Okay. That's
That
yeah.
was it.
I got it.
He was not impressed.
Well, that's because he got from the Italy booth. That's not. I
I
mean,
think he was expecting donut holes,
Oh,
and that is
I think he
not
was expecting
what pizza
Zeppelis.
dough is going to
No.
turn out like.
No, he expected
Not at
something
all.
better than what Italy was going to serve
yeah,
him.
no, that was yeah, it was not good. I did stop at the Yukon Holiday Kitchen, and I got the beef bourguignon with the crushed potatoes. I liked it. It's
It
good.
was okay. It tasted like pot roast.
and then did
It looks like pot roast.
yeah.
I
Oh
mean, it's
God,
served on
it's-
potatoes.
I do
so.
love a good pot roast. Though.
but it's
It's
French does
well,
it better.
okay. And somebody got the beer flight. I thought
I didn't want no.
Maybe
not
Todd
me.
I mean,
did.
I can't commit. I may have. I don't know at this point.
I know.
I wouldn't wait in line for again. This is one of the longest lines almost always every festival.
True.
And I know I would have taken one look at this line and not gone. for it.
I didn't get any. I didn't get the funnel cake, but you said Stephanie did, right, Mikey?
Wherever it was,
Yeah.
she had a funnel cake with like a fucking square block of icing
Yep.
on top of it.
Yep.
Not melting very
Yeah.
well because it was not
No,
super warm
it was
out
not.
at that point.
Nope.
And-
But that
correct.
funnel cake is usually really good. Refreshment Outpost. I did get the peanut stew. It was very good.
Shocking, because Todd said this was spicy.
It was.
And again, it depends on, but it depends on Maria's
that's
spice
true.
level that day.
It was spicy, but I really liked it. Now, I definitely could not have eaten more than what I was given because of the spice level, but it was very good. I was surprised. And Donna was with Todd and I when we were going. At this point, it was just the three of us. And we wanted to try all three of the drinks that they had there. So we ordered a full caramel apple hard cider. We got a full cinnamon orange cranberry ale and a full creme brulee lager, because they were not doing a flight. All three were very good. I ended up liking the cinnamon orange cranberry ale the best. Donna liked the cider the best, and Todd liked the creme brulee lager the best. So each of us kind of got,
Which is exactly how
right,
I
yeah.
pictured
It was
that going.
all three were very, very good. The cider was a little too sweet for me. I knew that Todd would want the lager. He doesn't really like orange and cranberry in beer. But that was fine with me because that was
It's a weird combo for
It was
beer.
very good. It was very refreshing. It was light. It wasn't like overly cinnamon. I tasted more orange than anything. It was really good. And then we get to the refreshment port, and Mikey.
Refreshment Outpost.
No, refreshment port. Refreshment outpost is where the peanut stew was.
Oh,
Refreshment
okay.
port is where the turkey poutine was. And we found out that even though it doesn't say cheese curds, it had cheese curds.
It's the saving grace.
It was the
to be
saving
honest
grace.
with you.
It wasn't. No, it wasn't, because the cheese curds
They
were
were,
cold.
yeah, they
Well,
were cold.
I mean, it was
It was weird.
I liked it.
like I got a bite with everything. One bite. My first bite, I made sure I had some of the cranberry fucking relish. The potato, the turkey, the
If
gravy,
you guys
the
could
whole-
only
the-
see Mikey's face
fucking-
right now.
the onion, crispy fried onion bob. Oh my god! Like none of it worked together.
Needed-
It just didn't work together as one whole flavor experience.
I liked it.
I don't think it was
It
bad
wasn't- I didn't
as
think
Mikey
it was
says
bad.
it was. I just feel it was decent. I felt it needed to be
Yes.
hotter.
Yeah.
The cheese
I
was not
agree.
melting. It was just solid blocks of literally cold cheese
Yeah, it
mixed
was-
throughout
it
the
was-
whole dish.
yeah.
It was the textures were off. The turkey, everything by itself was very tasty.
It just wasn't hot
When
enough.
it needed to be a lot hotter. If it was warm, it would have been perfect.
Yeah.
I feel, but
True.
it just wasn't hot enough.
Yep.
I was impressed with the crispiness of the fries, even though I don't like them at all. And that's the positive on the sweet potatoes is they at least they weren't soggy, which is what I expected.
See, and mine were soggy.
How we ate
But-
out of the
Mine were
same
okay.
container, Maria?
Well, I think that I
No.
ate the ones that were underneath everything. 'Cause,
Oh, you got the gravied ones.
yeah,
Well, also Todd got his own,
that's true.
so I think you ate some of
Yeah,
Todd's as
that's
well.
true.
Because the ones we had, the ones that Mikey and I shared were super.
Yeah.
Were they? Oh,
And
Yes.
at that point, and once I got my first bite,
But just ice cold.
I only ate the cheese at that point.
Yeah.
And I think Maria was
Yes,
over there
he-
chowing down on all the fucking turkey.
I
Adam was
like
eating the sweet potato.
I love sweet potato
I was
fries.
fine with that.
Love sweet potato fries. So those were definitely
Again,
like
it
right up
needed to
my
be
alley. But they were mushy. They were,
It needed to be significantly
Yes,
hotter.
it was not-
too cold. The dish did not work when it
it
was
was
cold.
not
If it
cold
was
enough.
warm, I think it
no,
would have been
for
better.
sure. And I think that was it. Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
I think that was all that we had. I'm sure we're missing one or two things, but I think that was pretty good rundown
we are.
of what we ate.
I know after you guys left, I stayed and ended up over in Japan and got the violet sake
It's so good.
and almost cut myself in half because I didn't see the rope for the queue line because it was dark, and I
Oh.
walked full speed into it and just right there at my waist,
Oh
right in front of
no.
everybody, and I doubled over, popped back up, and said, "I'm good."
Oh my god.
But it was, the sake was tasty, and that's most of Epcot.
Yes.
Most of.
Because eventually other folks showed up and things got, well, it was one of the most interesting sessions in the queue for attraction I've ever been a part of. Hands down.
Oh my god.
From the people I knew and the people I didn't know.
Fair.
Yeah. True story.
And as they would say, that's a story for another time.
We'll do a part 2.
That's going to do us. Now, hopefully this thing drops quick enough and we can all say to everybody, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, all the good stuff, because maybe this drops before the 25th if I do my job right. If it doesn't, Happy New Year.
There you go.
There you go. Fair enough.
And that'll do it. We're going to get out of here. So thanks for listening. Remember, this isn't goodbye. See you real soon. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.